Your soul shall be mine.
You asked for it.
I think I'll keep the Ice Walker. It's a decent response to a turn 3 giant. I did end up picking up the Polymorph, which is also a good response to a giant. It looks like he is even locked, so a turn 3 giant could be a reality. Picked up a decent turn 4 if there's no Polymorph target. I don't want to just throw away the Ice Walker. I think it's pretty good. And I think a third Polymorph is pretty good. He's got 2 Giants, 2 Hooked Reavers, 2 Twilight Drakes, and then like Lich King and stuff. Gonna go ahead and drop a Polymorph on this guy. Polymorph number 2. Actually, since I picked up the Snap Freeze and I have 5 mana, I'm just gonna do this. My guy's not challenged on board, so maybe I can get some multiple turn value out of him. I think I just like getting the Water Elemental in play, and I like having health on my guy. I can always trade here next turn if I want. Cool, really happy I didn't make that attack. I think I'm just gonna freeze that guy, rather than polymorphing him. Maybe not. I do have another polymorph. That guy's got a lot of stats. And I can just play the Pyrus here instead of the Arcane Keysmith. I set him below the 15 health threshold, but as long as he doesn't have like Hooked Reaver, Coin, Hooked Reaver, it should be fine. But honestly, even if he has that, I can polymorph one and then freeze the other. Or just drop a Blizzard, I guess, would also work.
So many possibilities.
You have like a wisp.
Alright, back up out of Hooked Reaver range. I guess I'm just gonna play the Geist here. We're both even decks, so it shouldn't kill anything. But it's still a 4-6, not terrible. Could have also traded in my Pyros and just played a 6-6, I guess. But I kinda like having the 2-2 on the board. So, Toki or a 6-6. I think this trade is probably happening, although honestly maybe I just want to get the face damage in. I do play a couple fireballs. I guess if I'm going face, the difference between 5-5 and 6-6 is pretty negligible, because he'll just trade here. So let's just go for a 5-5. Aviana, huh? I guess she makes it pretty easy to play the 10-10 Pyros. So I can polymorph my way through this guy. And he's actually pretty good to polymorph because next turn is Blood Reaver Gul'dan, and then if this guy didn't die, he won't come back. So let's just get through this guy, play a 6-6. And honestly, at this point, I think I want to Hero Power his face more than I want to kill this sheep. He already has the beetle to trade into my 4-2. Doesn't look like he needs the sheep. Although he can double trade and Hellfire here. But I don't think I mind a Hellfire. second Spellstone. So let's see, I can go Aviana, and then can I go Leyline Manipulator and Pyros? I think the discounts work in that order, don't they? Could play it safe and just play Aviana plus the 10/10, but I'm pretty sure I can play the Leyline Manipulator. I cannot play the Leyline Manipulator. Well, shit.
Extraordinary.
I'm pretty sure it used to work like that. Like if you played Aviana and then Emperor Thaurissan. Maybe that got changed when they changed Naga Sea Witch the first time.
The end is coming! The end is coming!
Still need 2 more to upgrade this, so I should probably just go ahead and play it. This is gonna die, but I'll get the secret out of it at least. Damage seems good. He still has a lot of big boys, so maybe I just want the mirror entity so I can threaten his life total. I've seen a good number of his 2-drops, but he should still have like Sun Fury Protector and stuff like that. I feel like he'll be more afraid of explosive runes. I'll go for mirror entity. If he tries to play around it, I get a big thing. If I had played the Pyros last turn, he'd be at 2 here. Alright, there's a big boy. He's played both Spellstones, but maybe he has like Silence. Okay. Haven't put anything into the Spellstone. I'm just gonna play the 10/10 here, I think. I was considering a Blizzard or something like that. But I feel like if I just play Blizzard, like, I need to get a thing on the board. Could have also chose 2 Hero Powers face there, then Fireball would be a lethal draw. But I've got a Cone of Cold and a Blizzard and an Ice Walker, so I think I can buy another turn if I pick up a Fireball. Although I guess the Ice Walker doesn't really help with that since I have to Hero Power one of his dudes if it's buying a turn. But whatever. Siphon Soul. I'm always a little surprised to see Siphon Soul in this deck. I don't know if I should be or not. I think I'm gonna go for Blizzard here, but I'm also gonna play the Ice Walker so I can spend mana on this. Well, that kind of sucked. Could have been nice to Hero Power this guy, but that's basically spending 4 mana to Hero Power because I couldn't play the Spellstone if I did this. I guess I could have spent the 2 mana on this guy without Spellstoning this turn. But I don't know, I feel like just getting him in play is good. If I'm playing Cone of Cold or Blizzard, or Meteor this turn, then this guy's often just dying anyway, so I think it's fine. So do I want to play the Book of Specters? Looks like over half my deck is spells right now, so probably not. I think I'm just going to Hero Power this guy and play Lich King. He can trade all this stuff into my Lich King if he wants, but then he's trading 3 things into my Lich King. Frostmourn's good because it does 15 damage and the opponent's at 11. Wow, Curse of Weakness. Lich King is too big for a Mossy Horror combo. Alright, looks like he's just going to set my Lich King to 0. Kind of a bummer for sure. Snap Freeze this guy, and then Frostmourne his face. Frostmourne plus Hero Power is lethal next turn, and I have a Meteor to get through a big taunt. And it doesn't look like he has a convenient way to kill off his Beetle. I've seen both Sun Fury Protectors and both Hooked Reavers. Okay, that plays around the lethal. Could have also had a Lich King. No, I could have Meteored the Lich King, but if he put it next to the Beetle, then I wouldn't have been able to. Just freeze these guys and set them to 4. Did not want to see that.
Shadow.
I've still got a Cindergosa, again Greymane in the deck, and a few smaller guys. Guess I'm just gonna drop a Blizzard for now. If I ping this guy, I can Cone of Cold next turn to kill both of these. I think I kinda want to Meteor this guy next turn, though. So I'm just gonna ping this guy.
Time runs out on me.
Could even hit here, set up for this to be a slightly better Meteor. I don't really care about getting this 2-2. I can always make this hit next turn. It's not like I have any more weapon charges available. It does mean that I won't be able to attack with a Homunculus next turn if I go ahead and steal it. But I'd like to try to steal something bigger. Maybe just steal the Hooked Reaver instead.
Need a key?
Frozen Clone's more value. But what am I hoping to steal at this point? Does he still have a Mountain Giant? It would be hard for me to play Mountain Giants. Twilight Drake could be decent. Seen all of his 2-drops, I think. Lich King could be really nice. Let's go Frozen Clone.
Time runs out on me.
And honestly, I think I would rather have this 2-4 than this Hooked Reaver. Because I take 2 less damage stealing it, and never know when the taunt might come in handy. The 2 less damage is pretty relevant, because it means he has to hero power me, what, 6 times instead of 5? Really? Seemed like an interesting use of that card. So if I play Book of Specters, I have 7 cards, 4 of them are minions. I'm pretty far ahead in Fatigue. I think I can get away with it, actually. And it lets me play a threat here, hopefully. Nice, I hit 3 minions. So let's see, Leyline Manipulator, I think it only discounts this Molten Reflection. I think I'm still just going to play 2 dudes here. This deck doesn't play Twisting Nether. And he could have like Hellfire, it would be decent here. Defile is probably okay. Actually, Defile's pretty sick. He can do 4 AoE with it if he hero powers this guy. But 4 AoE doesn't kill this one. So I think this is fine. And then next turn can be like Gin Greymane plus Molten Reflection maybe. Make 2 6/5s. If I was paying more attention, I'd probably know what these 5 cards are. I don't think I've seen a Hellfire. I think I've seen 1 Mountain Giant, 1 Twilight Drake maybe. Defile. So he's able to hero power this guy next turn. Wow, these are all pretty bad.
What to
I should have answers to anything he plays. Meteor 1 big thing, and then like Cone of Cold Fireball hero power can deal with another big thing. Let's just go missiles.
This curse has become our greatest strength. This curse has become our greatest strength.
Out of cards.
Okay, he did still have 2 Hellfires. This is why you go for the missiles. Actually, I guess it was lethal without the missiles. He was fatiguing, and I could have just hero powered. That was pretty close, though.
Nicely done.
Jaina versus Throw.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
Plated Beetle's pretty cool.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Two even decks facing off. I think I'm probably pretty unfavored, though. The Beetle beats up on totems, which is nice. Let's just hero power this dog over 2 turns. Then we'll value trade into the totem so that my guy's a 2/2 instead of a 2/1, doing it like this. Plus the setup hero power doesn't work if I leave the healing totem up. So I could go ahead and snap freeze this thing, or I can just ping here and go for like a glyph or something. I think I'm gonna kill this thing though, because I can value trade into the dog and keep my Ice Walker alive. One mana hero power is pretty good against this thing. Guess I'm just gonna play this guy as a 4/5. Doesn't get any discounts, I don't think. But he does upgrade the Spellstone, and he's large, unlike the Keysmith, which just dies to the 2/3. Spellstone plus Leyline Manipulator. Get a couple discounts. I don't think either of these are that good. But I guess for 1 mana, can't hate on them too much. I can play 3 secrets next turn. And hero power something. So I guess I'm trying to glyph into an answer if I don't pick up a blizzard or something. I don't know, I have a lot of health to work with, but it's probably a glyph turn regardless. Dragon's Fury seems good. Kills my guys though, but it kills all this garbage, which is nice. I don't know, it's probably worth just killing all my stuff. Start with 1 guy in here, and then we'll go for this. Wow, I hit 2. It's a bummer. And I have to trade this guy off too. I guess 2 was the most likely result I would hit. No, actually 6 was. I have 3 2s, 4 6s, and 4 4s. Yeah, 2 is actually the least likely.
This curse has become our greatest strength.
Alright, as far as mirror entities go, that one's pretty good. Meteor is also nice. So I can go Fireball, trade into the totem, hero power, Pyros, and counterspell. Or I can, Meteor, trade, hero power, kill all this stuff. Don't get to develop anything, I do get to develop a counterspell, I guess. I think I like the Fireball line. So what is Counterspell even hitting in this matchup? Earthen Might? Zap? I don't think they play too many spells. I don't think Shaman even has any 6 or 8 mana spells. So it can't be hitting anything too important. That's probably going to kill my Gen, I would think. Although if he does that, then my Pyros just takes out the commander. I can Meteor here, but I just don't need to. And yeah, especially with that draw. Alright, Hex is a card they can play, so this Counterspell might actually be pretty good here. I don't know if they all play Hex. They probably should. That's a good Shaman spell. Seems like a pretty easy Meteor if I don't pick up something else. Seems like a pretty easy Meteor. Play Keysmith along with it. Go ahead and kill whatever he plays next turn preemptively. Anti-Magic Shell. Next turn can be Pyros Anti-Magic Shell. Could be pretty strong. Damn. Hate to see that. But I guess Divine Shield minions are a risk you have to take when going for explosive runes. His turn still sucked a lot, though. So I guess I just go for the anti-magic shell play. Don't really see much reason to do anything else. Can't hex my dudes. I think he's just dead.
You win this.
Cool.